Welcome. Thanks for joining. We're looking at Psalms 58 today. Very powerful, very relevant. We're talking about wicked people. Right out the gate in verses 1 and 2, he really points this question towards leadership, if you will. He says, "Do you rulers really give fair verdict?" Question mark. "Do you judge Adam's descendants fairly?" Question mark. Then he answers in verse 2. He says, "No, you invent new crimes on earth, and your hands spread violence." As I read this, I'm like, wow, is this really? I'm really reading this right now. In verse 3, he says, "Even inside the womb, wicked people are strangers to God. From their birth, liars go astray." He really gets to the core of the matter. It's wicked people. And the Bible references wicked people throughout the whole scriptures. But here he's aiming it at people who are in rule, if you will. And he poses the question, and his answer is, no, you actually invent new crimes, and your hands spread violence. And so it's good to understand that wicked people are among us. And he says that even in the womb, wicked people. So at the core, so man looks at the outward, but God looks at the heart. So he says, even from the womb, wicked people are strangers to God. So this thing is deep within a wicked person. And so, but they are people who are in leadership, they're gatekeepers. And so it becomes a question of like, how do our faith how do we manage this in terms of being people of faith? But in verse 6, he actually prays a prayer, pretty harsh, but he says, "Oh God, knock the teeth out of their mouths, break the young lion's teeth. Oh Lord," verse 7, "let them disappear like water that drains away when they aim their bows. Let their arrows miss the target." And then we're going to jump down to verse 10 and 11. He says, "Righteous people will rejoice when they see God take revenge. They will wash their feet in the blood of wicked people. Then people will say, 'Righteous people certainly have a reward. There is a God who judges on earth.'" Kind of graphic in terms of the mention of blood and some activities, but the point is we have to look to God when we're dealing with all things, right? And this is no different. And I just always think it's powerful how the Bible can look at a given issue, and it always reflect back to our source. Now, how that may play out in our lives, God will give us the wisdom, but ultimately, it's something that we have to talk to Him about, and allow Him to address it in His timing and in His plan. And so, but our job is to be prayerful and to be aware uh and have the understanding and knowledge, right? My people are perish for a lack of knowledge. So getting insight and understanding what we're dealing with in terms of men on the earth, and what's working behind the scenes, if you will, gives us a perspective that allow us to manage life more better, I believe. So it's a lot in here. I really encourage reading it, but we'll leave it right there. Be encouraged, uh, and be prayerful as we deal with leadership and gatekeepers, if you will, who are wicked in our time. Until we get a chance again, God bless. Peace.